More than a few Americans consume more of the recommended daily dose of sugar than we would even want to think about. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. The average 6 to 11-year-old boy consumes 22 teaspoons of added sugar every day. The average girl, same age, consumes about 18 teaspoons of added sugar. Glad you could tune into the show today. That's not so sweet, right? That's not good news. Children are consuming double or even triple the recommended maximum. That's about 7 teaspoons of added sugar. Now, cold cereals, you know what they are. I mean, if you walk down any grocery store, I don't care how big or small, sometimes you got an entire aisle, both sides, booked with cereal boxes. Cold cereals are one of the high sugar foods in this highly processed standard American diet. The Environmental Working Group did an analysis of 1,556 cereals on the U.S. market, and that analysis showed that children's cereals are just as sweet as cookies and should not be considered part of a healthy breakfast, they said at the EWG website. 92% of cold cereals in the United States are preloaded with added sugars. Every single cereal marketed to kids contains additional or added sugar. Notice the word added. It's the added. On average, children's cereals have more than 40% more sugars than adult cereals and twice the sugar of oatmeal. Children's cereals and granolas have the most sugar, according to the EWG, packing in more than 2.5 teaspoons per serving on average. That would be more than 2 Keebler fudge stripe cookies, which I've never eaten one. Oh my goodness! I mean, I could tell you more. A child eating 1 serving per day of a children's cereal containing the average amount of sugar would consume nearly 1,000 teaspoons of sugar in a year. And 97% of the most common class of cold cereals, according to the EWG, have labels that underestimate the amount of cereal people actually eat. This is according to the FDA analysis of food consumption data. Now, I share that with you in light of a story that's trending this morning. I'm always leading up to something, right? The sugar companies are wanting to return to their old ways. Some have never changed their ways of adding more added sugar.
It's clear to me that he is more than this photo.
They're increasing the sugar content of some cereals. Why? Because the healthier versions that they put out on the market did not achieve their goal of winning back customers who were defecting to what? The eating of what? Greek-style yogurt. This is according to a CBS News article giving them attribution. Greek-style yogurt, protein bars, and other breakfast items with higher protein and fewer carbohydrates. In other words, they're losing money. Translation. A reporter for the Wall Street Journal, her name is Annie Gasparo, said, quote, the cereal makers realized that coming out with some of the really healthy cereals in recent years, like Cheerios, which I happen to love, with added protein or Frosted Flakes with higher fiber, just weren't getting people to eat more cereal. Continuing, the people who are eating cereal are eating it because it's fun and it tastes good and it looks fun with fun colors. They aren't eating it because it's healthy, close quote. What do I always say? If it looks good, smells good, and tastes good, people will eat it like nobody's business. That's what this is all about. And if you think for 1 nanosecond that the food scientists working for these food companies are not in a lab figuring out what colors to make those cereals, think again. What shape, what size, what color, what's the bliss point, how much sugar would you put in one Cheerio? I mean, they got it down. You talk science? They're way beyond science, man.
I only eat cereal to read the boxes.
You can't read. That's a lie. I love Cheerios, not the ones where it's jacked with sugar. It's high fiber. The old Cheerios. I'll eat Cheerios right out of the box. It's not too bad.
I've seen you do it here.
Yeah. I like them. High in fiber, whole grain. Cheerios are good. So these food companies were trying to do the right thing. They were adding more protein, more fiber to the cereals, less sugar, and the sales dropped. They said, the heck with this. We're losing money. When you're talking about billions of dollars and you have a drop in sales of what's 1% of 1 billion? That's a lot of money. Even a drop in 1% causes them agita. They get heartburn. This is big business. They're going to go back. They're going to start jacking those cereal boxes with more sugar. This is an article, the CBS is referring to an article in the Wall Street Journal about all this. Cereal sales have declined 11%. That's a bundle of money, man, when you look at total sales. 11% over the past 5 years. You want to know what that number is? Try this on for size. $9 billion. $9 billion. Cornflakes, really? Seriously? $9 billion they're losing. That was just in 2017. This is according to a consumer research firm called Mintel. You can find this CBS article. We're posting it on our Facebook page. Gary put it up there. This is amazing. You think about it. $9 billion they lost. So you can imagine how much money they're making. We got over 300 million people in this country. I have to find the statistic on how many people eat cereal. I'll bet you nearly everybody. It's got to be a high number. Typically, cereals are marketed to children, but the parents buy the cereal for the kids ostensibly, but it's really for them. They're eating it too, late at night. When the kids are asleep, they're eating their
Cocoa Puffs.
Captain Jack or Captain this or whatever, Bumblebee that. I don't know what they're doing. And those names aren't an accident either. They test everything. They test the branding, the money they put into the marketing and the branding of these products is unbelievable. But it's a drop in the bucket when they lost $9 billion. So how much did they make? So spending whatever they're spending on marketing and advertising, they'll run those commercials all day on TV. It really isn't sweet. We're not doing our children and ourselves any favors by this.
Did you know that the most...
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin.
I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Figure's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
This is Dr. Michael Garca. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garca. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garca. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Talking about the story that was trending on CBS about the cereal companies returning to adding added sugar to the cereals.
What did you eat when you were a kid? I mean,
My mom would make oatmeal. I ate Cheerios. She would make toast. My dad was a big fan of dark breads, so I got accustomed to eating rye toast and that kind of thing. I ate my share of those crappy cereals.
Right.
You know, Frosted Flakes, Tony the Tiger.
See, that's weird because when I grew up, we ate eggs and bacon.
Well, my mom made eggs
every day because it
wasn't every day. My mom didn't make eggs every day. She made bacon sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of cream of wheat, farina, toast. You know,
corn. We had fried corn mush.
No.
You never had fried corn mush?
No, thank you.
With a little bit of jelly on it and maybe some honey?
No, man. Saber-toothed tiger. And Stephen whispering in my ear. You know, I ate my share of those cereals. 43% of adults, 43, eat cereal as a snack. They eat the kids' cereal. Of the adults who eat cereal, 30%, 3 out of 10, choose the cereal that tastes good, and being nutritious is not an issue. It's not a factor in them choosing it. If it's sweet and it tastes good, that's fine with them. If it's not nutritious, so what? According to the CBS article, sales data show that healthier cereals do not resonate with adults. Well, now listen. If the adults don't like it and they're setting the example for the kids, what kind of role model is that? No wonder the kids are they're already bombarded with commercials, and now you got the parents who don't even like the healthier versions that the companies started to put out. And the kids are watching the parents. Kid gets up in the morning and say, where are my Apple Jacks? Daddy ate them. When? Last night. Many cereal makers are introducing or reintroducing, they said, sweeter options. They Post, that company, brought back Oreos cereal. They're made to taste like the popular Nabisco cookie, which they had discontinued in 2007. According to CBS, it also stopped selling the morning energy version of Honey Bunches of Oats, which they, touted was higher in protein and fiber content. Kellogg stopped making lower sugar version of Frosted Flakes and released chocolate and cinnamon varieties of Frosted Flakes. Trix did a makeover with all natural ingredients. General Mills encountered a backlash, and subsequently, they said, brought back the original artificially covered and flavored recipe. You want to hit yourself in the head with a brick? Mm-hmm. People would rather have the artificially colored and flavored recipe of Trix. I ate Trix when I was a kid. When I was a kid, that's when some of these cereals were first introduced. I mean, you'd be better off eating that gruel that they served in reform school.
Porridge?
No, gruel.
Oh.
Gruel. Not porridge is a nicer version. Gruel in reform school. Look it up.
Okay.
Honestly, I keep saying, smells good, tastes good, looks good. They could give a rip if it's healthy or not. Doesn't you see that? Doesn't make any difference. Show them a picture of gruel. No, I wasn't in reform school, but I always use that as a. Here's what the reporter for the Wall Street Journal said, Annie Gasparo. These companies know that the nostalgic brands, the fun flavors, the cartoon mascots, that's what's selling cereal. And that's what's going to make them be able to stabilize this category that lost shelf space to Greek yogurt and protein bars and things that people view as healthier for breakfast, close quote. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. And then we wonder, and this, I'm just talking about one, there you go, gruel.
You know what it is? It's oat, wheat, or rye flour or rice boiled in water or milk, and then it's a thinner version of porridge.
Porridge, yeah. Porridge tastes a little better, sweeter. And that's gruel. I'm just saying, this is just one category. We're just talking about cereals. And we have an obesity epidemic among these youngsters, adolescents. 17% of kids, or a little better than that maybe, are obese. About 25% are overweight and obese. That number may have gone up since I last looked. And I'm looking all the time. No wonder. You wonder how we get in so much trouble. Obesity epidemic, man. It's an epidemic of unhealthy food. That's the epidemic. And it's so woven into the food culture right now. I don't know how you remove it. I just don't know. It would take generations to change the food. We'll all be long gone. We'll be back.
The latest trend to hit the store.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. Do you know that some cereals, cold cereals, are more than 50% sugar by weight? I kid you not. Cereals ranked by percent sugar by weight. It turns out that Kellogg's Honey Smacks are 50%, 56% sugar by weight. 15 grams of sugar per serving. Malt-O-Meal Golden Puffs, 56% of sugar, 56% sugar by weight. Kellogg's Apple Jack with marshmallows, 50% sugar by weight. Kellogg's Fruit Loops with marshmallows, 48% sugar by weight, meaning you pick up that box, half that weight is accounted for by the amount of sugar that's in it. Think about that for a second. Just contemplate that. And some of those boxes are heavy, right? That's why Food Line, there are store brand cereals too that are jacked with sugar. Food Line Sugar Frosted Wheat Puffs, 56% sugar by weight. My land. Here are some of the least sugary children's cereals containing 1 teaspoon or less of sugar per serving. Kellogg's Rice Krispies. I used to eat Rice Krispies like till they were coming out of my ears. I loved them. 3% sugar by weight. General Mills Cheerios. That's why I like them. 4% sugar by weight. Kellogg's Corn Flakes, 11%. Kellogg's Rice Krispies, 12%. Kellogg's Crispix cereal, 14%. On average, the Environmental Working Group, in their analysis of children's sugars, found that 34% children's cereals were 34% sugar by weight on average. And that's consistent with previous research out of Yale and other places.
Don't yell at me.
What do you mean?
I said, don't yell at me. Yale, because you said it came from Yale, right?
Yale. Don't.
One of the things I've noticed in the trend of this breakfast cereals and stuff like that, when you walk down the aisle, is the animation on the box.
Thank you very much, because EWG talks about that. The images.
Yes.
Whether they be images of families, animals, all of that is by design.
Cartoon characters.
They were EWG. Go to Environmental Working Group. They wrote a terrific piece on this topic. It's just.
I mean, think about name them. If you named them, you had all the Frankenberry and Fruity Pebbles and stuff like that. Captain Crunch animated. Tony the Tiger's animated.
They're great.
Rice Krispies is animated. There's the only one I don't think was Wheaties back in the day.
The Wheaties box had an athlete on it.
Yeah, always has had an athlete on it.
Yeah, and I would eat them. They were okay.
I loved Wheaties.
They were okay. They weren't one of my favorites. I liked cornflakes. You had to eat them right away because they get mushy. Right? Kellogg's cornflakes?
Yeah.
They would get mushy. So you have to...
Just the plain cornflakes.
Yeah, right. Just the plain cornflakes. You have to wolf that down quickly. Oh my goodness! Brings back so many memories.
But think about it. After they ate it, then they drank the milk. Then you had people that would drink the milk.
Yeah.
You know, they started selling cereal flavored milk. So I wonder what the sugar content was in that.
Don't know. Breakfast cereals are the 5th highest source of added sugars in the diet of children under 8 after sugary drinks, cookies, candy, and ice cream, close quote. This is from the Environmental Working Group. The other culprit, when you see the usual suspects in the lineup, you say, what has got us into a lot of trouble? I'm telling you, cold breakfast cereals and sugary drinks.
Ooh.
Sugary drinks, cookies that are jacked with sugar, salt, and fat, and then there's ice cream. No, they weren't just happy to have chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Now they got these renditions where they have, I mean, I get the idea of being creative and creating the, rocky road. Well, you're up for a rocky road, man. If you can just continue to eat that way as a child or as an adult, and we see it. So I'm just saying that how do you unweave this fabric? I don't know if you can. Fast food restaurants aren't going anywhere. They're here to stay. Period. And I'm okay with that. I don't believe in creating laws to stop business from doing business, as long as it's upright and ethical and whatnot. People got to make their choices. And I do see an effort on the part of some of these fast food chains to create healthier options. But you can still go into those stores and commit all kind of nutritional sin and violations like nobody's business. But I do see an effort on their part, and I saw some of these food companies trying to make healthier options, and they're abandoning it. They're giving it up. They're going to go back to what because they're losing money. Now I'm going to tell you something. I'm not making this up to you. I'm not making it up. You know, the nutrition claims, the healthy ones that are on the boxes, the packages, and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what?
Yeah.
When they say things like excellent source of vitamin D, good source of fiber, high in vitamin C, fortified, magnified, exemplified, whatever they put on the box. You know what that is? It's nothing but a distraction. It annoys people. They were talking about this in the EWG report. I don't know. It's important information, but it distracts people from what's in the product, and it also can be, that somebody wants to go in and eat a burger with loaded with whatever, they're going to do it, right? They're going to do it, and if somebody wants a cereal that is just tastes good, they don't want to see the message vitamin D. In fact, it might even have a boomerang effect. They say, well, at least it's a good source of fiber.
Right.
Highly unlikely. Or it's loaded with vitamin D. Oh, that justifies me eating it. Craziness.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate?
The perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday. New study out. Pardon me. From there, and the study is part of a big study in England. It's called the UK Biobank study. You can go to their website, and it's an interesting study. It's an interesting project. They're really trying to do some good things there. The UK Biobank is a national, international health resource. I'm reading from their website with unparalleled research opportunities. Okay, the UK Biobank, that organization or that outfit, that research outfit, its intention is to improve the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of a wide range of serious and life-threatening illnesses that would include cancer, heart diseases, stroke, diabetes, arthritis, osteoporosis, eye disorders, depression, and other forms of dementia. It is following the health and well-being of 500,000 volunteer participants and provides health information, which does not identify the participants, to approved researchers in the United Kingdom and overseas. I'm thinking U.S. as well, places like Stanford, from academia and industry. So I bring this to your attention because this new study that they came out with is pretty remarkable. But I'm making putting a spotlight on the biobank. This is my way of telling you, as you hear me say all the time, there are researchers that work in obscurity all around the world, devoted to trying to do better for humanity and using science to help guide the, as they say, prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of some of these chronic diseases. This is a good research organization, a good study, a new study that came out. About 1 in 4 people in the United States, 25% of the population, suffers or has a death. 1 in 4 dies from what? Not crossing the street on a red light, from heart disease. This new study that came out, it's part of the biobank research effort, suggests that even if a person has a genetic risk for heart disease, and there are more than a few people who do, there's a simple way to try and moderate it. You want to know what it is? Exercise. In the study, the investigators took data from the Biobank project, 500,000 people from England, Scotland, and Wales, And they, at the start of the trial, the men and the women allowed the researchers to assess their genetic predispositions for heart disease. They also provided self-report on their exercise. They wore accelerometers to subjectively measure their daily physical activity. They wore hand dynamometers to measure their grip strength, and underwent cycling tests to measure their heart fitness. So these were good data. Noble way to collect data, a good way to collect data. So they looked at individuals and those who had a family or genetic history of heart disease, but did not have any current heart problems, and found that overall exercise lowered their risk of having heart problems of over about 6 years. The researchers also found, they said, among people with an elevated genetic risk for heart disease, having a strong grip, lowered a person's risk of coronary heart disease by 36%, and their risk for atrial fibrillation, it's an abnormal heartbeat, by 46% compared to men and women with weak grips. What's one of the things that elderly cannot do in the kitchen? Open a jar of pickles. I know people in their 40s that can't open a jar of pickles. You have to go get one of those devices, that you see on Saturday morning on those infomercials that opens it up for you. Now, granted, some of them are screwed on pretty tight. I get that. But many people can't open the jars. Unscrew the lid. They don't have a strong enough grip. That's reflective. It's not just a grip. Having a weak grip is reflective, sort of reflects an overall physical decline. Last night, is my continuing story of George and Jean. George is 87, 2 forms of cancer, one of which is rare. Only 300 people in the country have it. And his wife, Jean, she's 83. I saw him last night again. I was out running or walking. I walked last night. I got home. I'm just going to tell you, I'm just like you. I got home. I made myself something to eat after the show. I did a little bit of work, and then I said, let me just sit down here for a second. And I dozed off, and I had no ambition to get up and go run, walk, or do anything. And I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking about it, and I said, darn it, I said something else. An expletive that I can't repeat. I went, and I put on my running gear, walking gear, whatever, and I went. And it was late. I talked myself into it. And I went and did my 4.2 miles. And I got home, and I was talking to myself out loud, and I said, darn it, again, expletive deleted. You did it. You did what you needed to do. I had no ambition to do it. Trust me, I didn't want to do it. But I went ahead and did it because I knew it was good for me to do and the right thing to do. And I had some days are like that. Other day, most of the time, I don't even think twice about it. I just get ready and I go to the gym. I go run. I go do this. I just go do it. I'm habituated. But I have those moments too. The days you don't feel like it, those are the days you really have to do it, because that really makes an impression on you, and it's motivating. You got to keep moving, man. George is 87. He's in chemo right now, or radiation. He's in radiation right now. I saw the marks on his neck. Poor thing. He's 87. He's out there walking with a walker. And by the way, he was ahead of his wife. She was walking the dog. I said hello to both of them last night. I'm inspired by him. And they've been married 63 years. That even inspires me more. There's hope for some people like me. I told 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube,
Country Life
Facebook, and the
Vitamins, we've
LTN
been helping
website.
people
The show
live happy,
also
healthy
airs on
lives
radio
since
coast to coast,
1971.
including
And we
Hawaii,
believe
Monday through
integrity should
Friday,
always
9
be
to
our
11
number
a.m.
one ingredient.
Eastern. Please
We are
check your
committed to
local
this belief
listings.
because
We'll
you
be
deserve
right back.
high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement
This is
company
Dr.
in the
Michael
United
Garco.
States
Thank
to
you
have
for
a
watching
complete
Let's
line
Talk
of products
Nutrition. The
certified
show will return
gluten-free.
shortly.
That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's
This is Dr. Michael
top-selling
Garco.
products,
Thank you for
such as
watching Let's Talk
Coenzyme B
Nutrition.
Advanced
The show
for
will
increased
return
energy,
shortly.
or Flex-Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements, full of natural goodness, provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity
This
we
is
are
Dr.
exposed
Michael
to from
Garco.
our
Thank you for
environment,
watching Let's
diets, and
Talk Nutrition.
lifestyles make
Following
internal
commercial
cleansing a
messages, the show
necessary
will
part of
return
a good health
shortly.
regimen.
LTN streams
Founded in
live Monday through
1980,
Friday, 9 to
Yerba
11
Prima
a.m.
was the
Eastern on
first company to
YouTube,
launch a
Facebook,
whole-body
and the
internal
LTN
cleansing
website.
kit.
The show also
Since
airs
that
on
time,
radio
they
coast
have
to coast,
continued to
including
develop and
Hawaii, Monday
manufacture
through
a complete
Friday,
range
9
of
to 11 a.m.
all-natural,
Eastern.
high-quality
Please check
fiber
your
and
local
internal
listings.
cleansing
We'll be
products.
right back.
By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy
This is
to
Dr.
see
Michael
why
Garco.
Yerba
Thank you
Prima
for watching
is a
Let's
leader
Talk
in the
Nutrition.
fiber and
The
cleansing
show will
products
return
category.
shortly.
Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal
This is Dr.
cleansing
Michael
products.
Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
The proceeding was a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC.
Bucs fans, join the fun at Raymond James Stadium this fall. Buccaneers members save over 30% on individual game pricing and get a ton of perks and benefits only available to our
This is
most
Dr.
loyal
Michael
fans.
Garco. Thank you
Get
for
behind
watching
the
Let's
scenes
Talk
at One
Nutrition.
Buc Place.
Following commercial
Receive
messages,
game-day
the show will
discounts
return
and
shortly.
take advantage of
LTN
member
streams live
exclusive
Monday through
events.
Friday, 9 to
For
11
more
a.m.
information
Eastern on
or to come
YouTube,
on board as a
Facebook,
season
and the
pass
LTN
member,
website.
visit
The show also airs on radio
Buccaneers.com/tickets
coast to
today.
coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m.
From the
Eastern.
Weather Center,
Please check your
Abraham
local
Sneed Uterwick.
listings.
Visit
We'll be right back.
theinjurylawyers.com. Pinell at Silsboro.
Today, cloudy with a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms, high 80. Tonight, showers in the evening and then rain tapers off, low 63. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high 80.
This report is brought to you by Positive Coaching Alliance.
This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Available everywhere you want to listen on our free iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by TheraWorks Relief.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. There are new signs the U.S. may be getting to
This is
ready
Dr.
to
Michael
retaliate
Garco. Thank you for
against
watching
Syria
Let's Talk
over a
Nutrition.
suspected
Following
chlorine
commercial
gas
messages,
attack
the show
last
will
weekend
return
that
shortly.
killed dozens
LTN
of people
streams
near
live Monday
Damascus,
through
many
Friday,
of
9
them
to 11
children.
a.m. Eastern on
Correspondent Stephen
YouTube,
Portnoy says
Facebook, and the
President
LTN
Trump has
website.
just
The show
canceled
also
a visit
airs
to
on
South
radio coast to
America.
coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right
It's
back.
the reason the White House is giving that's drawn attention. Press Secretary Sarah Sanders says President Trump will remain in the U.S. this weekend to, quote, oversee the American response to Syria and to monitor developments around the world. Vice President Pence will travel to South America in his
This is
stead.
Dr. Michael
Syria is
Garco. Thank you
inviting
for
members
watching
of a
Let's
global
Talk
chemical
Nutrition. The
watchdog
show will
group to
return
Duma
shortly.
to investigate. Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg will be front and center in the Senate this afternoon, testifying before a joint panel on the political data mining scandal. Correspondent Nancy Cordes.
This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Users that their data had been harvested and whether any other third parties have been able to do what Cambridge Analytica did.
President Trump began his day with angry tweets responding to FBI raids on the home, office, and hotel room of his personal attorney, Michael Cohen.
This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back.
And other potential crimes connected to the 2016 election.
Cohen admits to paying $130,000 to Stormy Daniels, who claims she had an affair with President Trump more than 10 years ago. Losing weight all of a sudden? If you're over 60, it's a good idea to get a checkup.
Sudden weight
This
loss
is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
It may be the strongest predictor out there for cancer in older people. Co-author Brian Nicholson.
We found that in patients over the age of 60, there's a strong link between unexpected weight loss and 10
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Half that many older women. That's compared to a risk of 3% or less in younger people. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
Stock surging at the start of the trading day after President Xi Jinping fudged in a trade tit-for-tat with the U.S. He's announced
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back.
To prevent muscle cramps in your legs and feet, use TheraWorks Relief. This fast-acting foam is clinically proven to relieve leg and foot cramps. Get TheraWorks Relief today at select Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid pharmacies or TheraWorksRelief.com. Ask your pharmacist for TheraWorks Relief.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
With just one click, and then their smart matching technology finds the right candidates. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/CBS News.
It's time.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Zoom gives you flawless video, crystal clear audio, and instant sharing across any mobile, tablet, or desktop device. But the best thing about Zoom? It just works. So ditch the distractions, join the movement, and meet happy with Zoom video conferencing.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back.
Still have a gravel spill blocking 2 right lanes northbound on the Veterans Expressway north of Hillsborough Avenue. Have an accident westbound on the Selman west of US 301. And southbound US 19 also had a crash south of Gulf to Bay. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm of Abrahamson and Edward Hillsborough Traffic Supply.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition.
This
The show will
report is brought to you
return
by
shortly.
Stand Up to Cancer. I'm Tony Goldwyn. 20 years ago, when my mom had lung cancer, she didn't have many choices. But today, you do. If you've been diagnosed with
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
1250 winds. Weather Center forecast. Expect showers, heavy showers, and some thunderstorm activity as the front moves in, slowly dipping further south. It's inching its way towards the area. About to land on shore in the Pasco area.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings.
Wall Street
We'll
today,
be right
Dow's up
back.
320 to 24,299. NASDAQ gaining 85. The S&P index positive 30. Impact Radio, 1250 wins, WHNZ.
The following is a commercial program paid for by Let's Talk Nutrition, LLC. The opinions, viewpoints, and promises
This is
made
Dr.
during
Michael
the
Garko.
following
Thank you for
program
watching
are
Let's
not
Talk
those
Nutrition.
of
The show will return
WHNZ
shortly.
AM, its staff, management, or parent company, iHeartMedia Incorporated.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or
This is Dr.
undiagnosed
Michael
sign or
Garko.
symptom.
Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following
Let's
commercial
Talk
messages,
Nutrition
the
is a
show will
health
return
talk show that
shortly.
features
LTN
scientists,
streams
authors,
live
nutrition
Monday through
specialists,
Friday, 9 to
personal
11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back.
It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health.
Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you could stop by, and we're just delighted to be here. The first portion of the show, I put a big spotlight, burned out the bulb on on sugary cereals, cold cereals.
You didn't make any friends, I'll tell you that.
Well, I don't care. You got to speak truth to power. I know I make these companies mad. I'm sure they probably don't even know I exist. But if I keep it up, they'll find out. It's just not right what they're doing. They made a good attempt to make these cereals, breakfast cereals, healthier for kids. They added more fiber, they've added more protein, and so on and so on. Took out a lot of the added sugar, or a substantial portion, and their sales started dropping, and they've given way to the temptation, and they're going to go back to what they were. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. Listen, they lost I'm not making this up. I'm reporting from the CBS source here. $9 billion in 2017. They lost. That's a lot of cornflakes, man. That's a lot of, the Cheerios. And, I mean, the cereals, you know from your own experience in shopping in these stores, you go down that cereal aisle, both sides, and this one, the one store that I shop in, both sides just loaded with one box, one brand after another. I suspect they could use 2 aisles. They could fill them up. It's one of the most popular foods in the processed food category. And one of the most added sugar loaded products. It's behind, soft drinks and candy bars and whatnot. And the adults, 43% of adults eat these cereals too. They're eating those Captain Jacks and whatever. They're eating the kids' cereals. And the youngsters wake up, and like I said, and they say, "What happened to my Captain Jack?" Your daddy ate it. Mm-hmm. So, and the other thing, too, if you go to environmentalworkinggroup.org, they did a wonderful report on this. The adults, 30% of those who do eat these cereals, they're not interested in whether it's healthy. They don't care. No matter what you put on there, extra vitamin D, blessed by the Pope, whatever you want to put on there to try to convince them that this is a healthier choice. And sometimes there's a trap. They will put healthy information on it, and that distracts people from reading what's really in it per serving. And it's loaded with added sugar. And they get distracted from reading the healthy message. It deters them, not deters, but distracts them from flipping the box over and reading the facts label. Clever strategy, right? What's that old joke? It's not about the money, but it's always about the money. I'm just saying. What about our health? Our health is our money. That is the greatest capital that we have. You hear me end the show every day. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. And that's not just throwaway lines. I'm just saying. So, and that's just one category of food. Food is not just food. Food has consequences. It is, Michael Crawford, as you hear me say, Dr. Crawford was absolutely right. It is the driving force. It is the centerpiece of our health. What you eat, I was talking with a relative yesterday, called to see how I was doing and this and that, and I was asking about my diet, and I said I eat therapeutically, but I found a way to make that enjoyable. I had to think about how I was going to change my diet.
Right.
And so now, Gary, I eat therapeutically. You know, Hippocrates said, let food be your medicine and medicine your food. That's sort of a therapeutic approach to food. Don't let food be your disease and your disease food.
Yeah, I just posted a thing about weight, what your ideal weight should be for your height. On Facebook.
Good. Gary works the social media, and he's the media manager for the show. He's also one of my producers to stream. Stephen is the long-standing producer of the show. Next month it'll be 13 years. And he hardly ever makes a mistake. And when he's not here, the earth opens. Gary will tell you how to connect to the show. Shauna Wall, one of my favorite people, is on today. She'll be on in 1 second. Tell us how to connect, please.
Call us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. Dr. Garko's personal email is drgarko, one word, at letstalknutrition.com. Follow us on Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition, on LTN Radio, on the Twitter, and subscribe to Let's Talk Nutrition's YouTube page where everything is closed, captioned, and archived.
By the way, tomorrow is a preview. I had a call yesterday from California from one of my sponsors, and the person who called me is going to be on the show tomorrow, first-time guest. Turns out a young person, only 30, 31 years old, a millennial, self-described millennial. And I was listening to her talk, and she inspired me. And she thought maybe that I was, way out there on the perimeter, and I couldn't identify with her. Everything she was saying, I talk about on this show, and I practice and believe in. And so I'm excited to have her on tomorrow. I'll introduce her more properly tomorrow. I'll tell you her name and all of that. But we're going to have somebody on tomorrow from Source Naturals, a millennial. We don't get very millennials coming on here as spokespeople. Right, Gary?
No, we don't.
And so I'm excited. And I told Gary, am I on the record? What I tell you? I said, I am convinced that millennials would love this show, and we got to connect with them.
Yep.
And I was listening to her. Boy, she's amped about a healthy life and what that means. And I'm not so sure she's an anomaly. And Shauna Wall isn't that ancient either. Now, I don't know if she's a millennial, but she's been on the show a long time. I know she's a mom, but she's also very smart and a wonderful educator for New Chapter. Miss Wall, welcome back to the show.
Well, thank you so much for the warm welcome, Dr. Garko. And yes, I'm not ancient yet. I think I'm actually on the cusp of being a millennial.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, I was born 77, and so it depends on on what website you look at, right? I'm either like the very beginning. I don't fully connect with being a millennial, but I can see the traits in me starting to kind of spill into that demographic for sure.
How old are your youngsters?
My daughter's definitely a millennial. She'll be 19 in a couple months.
Yeah, she's hardcore. She's hardcore.
Oh, absolutely, and it's really exciting actually to be part of her world. Her and her friends they're just the best. They're really passionate, they're activists, but they're open and they're strong and they're vulnerable, and it's just they have this real passion for change. And you'll love this. My daughter's going to school up at UVM for food systems.
Oh,
and,
good.
Public communication.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
So she's being the change.
Oh, I love that. And how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm still waiting for spring up here in Vermont, looking at the piles of snow that are, plaguing my existence. But other than that, I'm doing well. Thanks.
By July, that snow will be melted.
I know. By August, it'll be gone, just in time for it to snow again.
I just want to point out I went swimming yesterday.
Oh, stop it.
Outside.
Stop it. You bragger.
Gordon, the direct program director for the station on which we broadcast out of town, always reminds Gary and me, you got to remember you're nationally syndicated. You got to talk nationally. You can't talk locally. He's
Can't
absolutely
rub in the weather. He tells us to stop rubbing in the weather.
Seriously.
Well, we come back. We'll see if there's some breaking news from New Chapter. We'll see what's on Shauna's mind. And we always enjoy having her on. You'll find it legitimate, just authentic messenger. She's just going to tell you what it is. No frills, just right there, but very inspired. You'll see.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilla Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garca. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garca. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garco. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garca. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Amenorrhea, breast cancer, endometriosis, infertility, menopause, vaginal atrophy, primary ovarian insufficiency. These are polycystic ovary syndrome. These are just some of the health issues associated with women and hormones and whatnot. Very complicated and occupies a great deal of thought and time and effort on the part of women having to deal with these kind of health issues. My guest is, very much dialed into this, Shauna Wall from New Chapter, and that company has thought about this and have tried to develop some dietary supplement herbal-based products to address these issues. Shauna, welcome back. I know that you wanted to talk about that a little bit today and then some related themes. So, what's on your mind? What are the highlights of your thoughts here?
Sure, thanks. Yeah, so I tried to pay attention just to what's coming up in front of me. And in the past week, I was doing a fair amount of traveling from, Vermont to San Diego and back. And throughout that time, women kept popping up who had various health concerns. And at the end, they all led back to potential hormone imbalance. And what was really striking me was that, these women were from, different places in the world, had different backgrounds, and were different ages, right? Many people tend to think I don't need to worry about my hormone balance until, maybe 40, start reaching those menopausal years. But the truth is that many women experience hormone imbalance, and their lives are disrupted because of it, right? Whether it is the mood swings, anxiety, inability to sleep soundly, breast tenderness, etc. Those may be the surface symptoms that are presenting from having hormone imbalance. But then there's a greater connection to things like your skeletal health. And if your hormones are out of balance, it can actually lead to weaker bones much earlier in life than you may, again, expect to occur. So I felt like it would be just a good time to bring up the topic with you and our listeners because, again, there's a huge misconception that only older women need to worry about hormone imbalance, when the truth is there's women in their 20s who are missing work every month because they're so uncomfortable in their body when their hormones are out of balance.
Well, younger women, there are these chemicals in the environment called xenoestrogens, as you well know, affecting women of all ages. But with young women and young girls who are developing these xenoestrogens, these chemical compounds that are just horrific in their impact on young women's health, and young boys too, as they're developing, cause all sorts of hormonal disruption and imbalance. Typically, who do women go to see for hormone issues? An endocrinologist? What do women typically do there?
I mean, I can't say for sure because I've never been, but I think hormone replacement therapy is a popular choice.
But what kind of doctor who does a woman go to see when she's having hormone issues?
Honestly, I would start with your OBG. The endocrinologist is certainly more specialized in hormones. That's the entire system of hormones in your body. I think for most women, you can start with your OBGYN. She's going to be well versed enough to know where you're at with your hormones, if there's a greater need to really see maybe an endocrinologist. I know my naturopathic doctor was able to run, blood tests, saliva tests that were fairly inexpensive and fairly simple to really get a baseline of where my hormones were at. So I just don't want people rushing to a million specialists if it's not necessary. They're pretty basic things you can do. And what was really fascinating for me, I'm happy to, share and be vulnerable with myself, just in my experience, was that from so many years of kind of pushing myself too hard as a single mom, working, etc., my adrenal glands, right, like cortisol is a hormone too, so my adrenals were pumping out so much cortisol that they actually started, I'll call it, stealing from other pathways that hormones were presenting, so that my body wasn't actually, it was still making plenty of cortisol. My cortisol levels are fine, but my lady hormones, if you will, were starting to be depleted because my adrenals were stealing pregnenolone, which is needed as a precursor to make your estrogen, progesterone, and so many other things in your body.
Doesn't pregnenolone sort of function as a hormone manager?
Exactly. It's kind of like you need the pregnenolone to produce the other hormones, and when you run really low on pregnenolone, you're going to be low energy. You're going to have foggy brain. Your adrenals are going to take what they need for as long as they can, and they'll take it from whatever hormone precursor they can find.
Sure.
And so my body felt like it was more important to continue to make cortisol than it was to make progesterone and estrogen, estradiol, etc. So to me, that was just fascinating. Like, oh, my body's so sneaky. It's actually, borrowing from, what do they call it? Borrowing from Peter to pay Paul.
You rob Patricia to pay Pamela.
Yeah, exactly.
Rob Peter to pay Paul.
Exactly.
So, but when we come back, we'll continue this. I want to point out, HRT, hormone replacement therapy, is not without issues. I don't know if you recall or not, but back in 2002, there was a study that turned everything upside down with regard to HRT. I'll tell you what that is when we come back and what we can do about it.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilomax, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. The physiology and the psychology of women and men are very similar. One of the variables that really makes a difference or points to the distinction between men and women are the role that sex hormones play in men and women. We're talking about hormones today with Shauna Wall, educator from New Chapter, and I was pointing out that the women's HRT, hormone replacement therapy, is not without its issues. And the Women's Health Initiative is a study that was done, several studies now, that pointed out that women that were engaged in HRT were putting themselves at risk, for example, for heart disease. This started back in 2002 and turned everything upside down at that time. And then there was a second WHI, Women's Health Initiative study, published a couple of years later that sort of replicated and reinforced that message, and they found that taking estrogen alone by itself increased the risk of stroke, dementia, and other health issues. And then there was yet a comprehensive report published, I think it was back in I don't remember the date, where they looked at and more in depth and it was published in JAMA, and it said that postmenopausal women summed up the results that, yes, you have to do this with caution. HRT is not just some whimsical kind of therapy here. My guest, as I said, is Shauna Wall, educator for New Chapter. Shauna, welcome back. I just wanted to I wanted to insert that issue here that HRT is complicated and I know as a woman and as a health professional, you're aware of those studies from the Women's Health Initiative, but I just wanted to lay that in there. I don't know if you have a comment or two about it or not.
Yeah, no, you bring up a really great point. I'm glad that you did, because here's what I know about the hormone replacement therapy. For some women, it's an amazing option, right? Like it can be really, really life-changing. However, just because you're experiencing hormone imbalance, it doesn't mean that it's the best choice for you. My understanding is that, you want to, if hormone replacement therapy is going to be supportive for you because some women can't function when, going through the change. And hormone replacement therapy can be helpful, but it's designed to be for a very short period of time under strict guidance of a really knowledgeable healthcare professional. Just because you think, aging more gracefully, or successfully, as you would say, Dr. Garko, or you're a little uncomfortable, don't go rushing towards the replacement therapy. It's an option, but like you said, you really do need to weigh it against the problems.
It's a risk-benefit. It's a risk-benefit analysis.
Exactly. So it doesn't mean that, like, if you've ever done it in the past or you're considering it for yourself, it's all fire and brimstone. It just means that, proceed with caution and weigh the risks and benefits for your own self, because, as we're going to talk about, there are many, many other solutions that may be good enough for the majority of women who are unbalanced.
Right. And the thing that I take away from these studies, in particular these WHI Women's Health Initiative studies and reports, is that hormone replacement therapy probably is not a good first-line strategy to prevent disease, but it may be a good strategy or tactic, depending on how you conceptualize it, and appropriate for symptom relief or symptom management in some women. But you need to talk with your OBGYN, your endocrinologist, whomever. I just wanted to point that out to people, but there are some, for lack of a better way to say it, alternative or complementary ways of dealing with hormone balance, and you wanted to share what New Chapter has in that arena.
Absolutely, because sometimes these, it's these products that New Chapter has actually had for a while that they kind of get, lost in the background because of all our new exciting launches. But New Chapter is, one of the greatest supplement companies in the industry because of the attention to detail that we place in creating what we call new chapters, right? Really making a contribution, to the category. And so I'd like to introduce our listeners to our herbal product called Estratone. And Estratone does not contain any hormones, okay? There's no, plant hormones in there. There's no synthetic hormones in there. This is a completely herbal product that basically aids your body in balancing the hormones that it's producing. So herbs such as black cohosh, chaste, schizandra, rosemary work with both your pituitary gland and your ovaries to regulate the production of hormones. And then evening primrose oil is in there as well, which makes your cells less sensitive to the changes in hormone levels that are occurring. So it's a really popular product.
Are those the two herbal compounds in the product?
There's several compounds in the product. So it starts with evening primrose oil, right? And then schizandra, ginger, black cohosh, chaste tree, and rosemary round out the formula.
And each one of those herbs has a long-standing a long-standing tradition in Eastern medicine, Chinese medicine, Ayurveda. Also, I mean, these just didn't show up on the scene, and there are clinical trials also that get at these compounds as well. So there's a lot of data to support them, both traditional use data and scientific data, yes?
Absolutely, yes. New Chapter is very, very proud and serious about following our commitments to our customer base, and those are, combining the vast wisdom of traditional cultures from around the world who have used these herbs to support health for millennia, and also recognizing science, that we now have access to understanding how these herbs work, if and how they are safe, and how they're going to support our health. So New Chapter blends the values of tradition and science into every single product that we produce. Estrotone has been a popular choice for women around the world for going on 20 years now.
Oh, my
right?
goodness.
So we kind of forget to bring it to the forefront because we're like, oh, it's an oldie but goodie. People get it. But like I said, I try to pay attention to the signs. And so when so many women were crossing my path this past week, having hormone challenges, some that they didn't even recognize that's what it was. And a lot of times it's things like insomnia and, for a lot of women, weight loss, right? Like they're eating salads and going to the gym every day, and they just are not, they can't shed the tire around the middle or that extra.
We'll be right back. We'll continue.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now has spent the last 50 years becoming a trusted leader in the natural products industry. Now offers more.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Products, essential oils, and non-GMO foods, all at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
In the last 50 years of doing business, one thing has never changed. Now's mission to provide value in products and services that empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins,
this is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back.
This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly.
Food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. One, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and two, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his
best-selling book, This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back.
PGX.com.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second,
this is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for
with
watching Let's Talk
time-tested herbs to
Nutrition.
support
The show
joint
will
function and
return
flexibility.
shortly.
And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable
This is
herbs,
Dr. Michael Garko.
including
Thank you
pure
for
and
watching
potent
Let's Talk
turmeric,
Nutrition.
ginger, and
The
green
show
tea.
will return
Zyflamend
shortly.
is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise.
This is Dr.
These
Michael
statements
Garko.
have
Thank
not
you
been
for watching
evaluated by
Let's
the
Talk
Food and Drug
Nutrition.
Administration.
Following
This
commercial
product is not
messages, the show
intended
will
to
return
diagnose,
shortly.
treat, cure,
LTN
or
streams
prevent any
live
disease.
Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube,
If you've ever
Facebook,
had
and the
digestive
LTN
issues slow
website.
you
The show
down,
also
it's
airs
time
on
to
radio
live
coast to coast,
digestively
including
with the
Hawaii,
#1
Monday through Friday,
high-potency
9 to 11 a.m.
probiotic,
Eastern.
because with
Please check
50
your
billion
local
live cultures
listings. We'll be
inside
right
you,
back.
Life feels a little lighter, a little livelier, a
little more you. No matter where life takes you, live digestively with Ultimate Flora Probiotics from Renew Life. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Number one probiotic.
This is Dr.
blend,
Michael
15
Garko.
billion
Thank
or
you
more
for
cultures
watching
based on
Let's
annual
Talk
sales.
Nutrition. The
How
show
can
will
a
return
sweet
shortly.
little fruit gummy help you live digestively? Ultimate Flora Probiotic Gummies put the ultimate natural digestive support to work inside you to help you feel a little lighter, a little more you. And if raspberry
This is Dr.
lemonade's
Michael
a little
Garko.
more
Thank you for
feel
watching
bubbly
Let's
in a
Talk
good way
Nutrition.
with
The show
Ultimate
will
Flora
return
Probiotic
shortly.
Fizzy Drink Mix. Ultimate Flora Probiotic Gummies and Fizzy Drink Mix. 2 great ways to live digestively, deliciously. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you
This is
want
Dr.
to live?
Michael Garko.
Better
Thank you
health
for
shouldn't be
watching
left
Let's
to
Talk
chance.
Nutrition.
Smart
Following
choices to
commercial
living longer
messages, the
and
show will
stronger
return
include
shortly.
making
LTN
Kyolic
streams
aged
live
garlic
Monday through
extract
Friday,
a
9
part
to
of your
11 a.m.
daily
Eastern
routine.
on
For
YouTube,
years, medical
Facebook, and the
researchers have
LTN
recommended
website.
adding
The show
Kyolic
also
to the
airs
diet
on
as a
radio
powerful
coast to
tool
coast,
to enhance
including
the overall
Hawaii,
heart
Monday
and
through
immune
Friday,
health.
9 to 11
Recent
a.m.
clinical
Eastern.
studies at
Please check your
UCLA
local
Medical Center
listings.
using
We'll be
Kyolic
right back.
Suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide.
This is Dr. Michael Garko.
Maintaining
Thank you for
healthier
watching
you
Let's
could
Talk Nutrition.
extend
The show
your
will
life.
return shortly.
Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract. Available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit kyolic.com. That's KYOLIC.com. Or call 1-800.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The
Today.
show will return shortly.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local
Let's Talk
listings.
Nutrition
We'll
on
be
the web
right
at
back.
letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. Earlier in the show, I was talking about if you're predisposed genetically for heart disease or some particular cardiovascular issue, that physical activity will moderate that genetic risk of heart disease. This is part of the UK Biobank study. It's being conducted in England, of course, UK. It's a very legitimate, well-respected data set and research project. Over 500,000 people from England, Scotland, and Wales are involved in the project. One of the things that they found was that you would lower your risk for example, atrial fibrillation if you engaged in cardiorespiratory exercise and got your cardiorespiratory fitness up. Here's the question. What did cardiorespiratory fitness and exercise do in terms of lowering the risk for coronary heart disease? Did it lower it by, I'll just give you 2 choices today, make it easy. Did it lower it by 29% or 49%? Among those considered at high risk for genetic heart disease, high levels of cardiorespiratory fitness were associated with what? A 29% lower risk for coronary heart disease or a 49% coronary risk for heart disease? I'll give you a hint. Cardiorespiratory fitness makes a big difference.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
You know, habla. Talk. My guest is Shauna Wall. We've been talking about hormones and how hormones play a big role in quality of life and in health, wellness, and well-being for women, do for men as well. And, of course, there are options. The traditional in medicine hormone replacement therapy, but it's not without its controversy and risks. You got to really know what you're doing and find a good doctor who knows what he or she is doing. Estratone is a product from New Chapter that Shauna I don't recall ever talking about it on the show, so I'm glad she brought it up. I don't remember us talking about it. So, estrotone, you've had that on the market for a long time. Shauna.
What a goodie, right? And that's why, we can get so excited about talking about all the great new products we've created. But, estrotone is still around. It's one of our great sellers because it works so well for women. And, as we headed to the break, I was talking about some of the symptoms women experience related to hormone imbalance, such as irritability, fatigue, even the inability to lose weight. And those are some of the more noticeable things. But
insomnia.
The other thing that was, insomnia, exactly. But what you don't actually, see or feel all the time, but in my opinion is one of the biggest concerns, is how hormones affect bone metabolism. And the imbalance of hormones, particularly the lack of estrogen in the body, actually rapidly speeds up bone loss. And this is true whether you are heading into menopausal years or even, there's teenagers who have, their periods are still figuring themselves out, but they're not really cycling correctly. Women who exercise excessively and their period stops. That's all related to hormones, and you do risk increased bone loss anytime menses are absent.
So what do you do about that?
Well, there's two things. I would take estrotone for sure. Obviously talk to your doctor. Make sure that there's nothing hidden going on, no underlying causes. Estrotone will, I say estrotone, give it 3 months, right? Because we're women, we cycle. Lots of times you'll definitely notice support sooner, but give it 3 full months to have the full benefit of the product, and add in New Chapter's Bone Strength Take Care. I've done a lot of good work on my hormones. I feel pretty fortunate and balanced right now. I still take Bone Strength Take Care because I know what's happened to our food supply, and even though I eat pretty well, people, actually are getting less nutrients in their diet, even if you're eating perfectly. Say you have a spinach salad a couple times a day, you're eating nuts and fermented foods and all of that great stuff. As soon as that spinach is picked from the earth, it rapidly starts to deteriorate in the nutrients that are available to us. So you've got to get your calcium, and Bone Strength Take Care is not made of rocks, right? Which is where a lot of the calcium comes from. It's from plants, right? It's
By
from
the way,
sea algae.
When you said that, did you voice that commercial?
I did not. I did not.
It sounds.
Our director of medical education from a few years
sounds like
back.
you. When she says you don't want to take. She says you don't want to take rocks, and you sounded just like you. You alluded to.
She did train me, so.
Oh, there you go. You mentioned adrenal glands. Do you have an adrenal product?
We have a few different herbal products that do support adrenal health, like rhodiola and our fermented maca. Those are both fabulous. We used to have this product called Stress Take Care, and I
remember
after
that.
Our R&D department to bring it back because that was really our premier formula. But anything that you take that is going to soothe your nervous system will be supportive to the adrenal glands. So, holy basil, lemon balm, rhodiola.
Okay.
New Chapter doesn't make one, but in full transparency, I take ashwagandha. I love that herb so much. So that's an easy add.
All right, I got to take a call here out of Tampa, Florida. Carolyn, welcome to the show. Among those considered at high risk for heart disease, high levels of cardiorespiratory fitness were associated with what, a 29 or 49% lower risk for coronary heart disease?
49%.
49%. That's exactly right. So keep moving. Go walking, go swimming, go biking, jump, dance, whatever. Just get your cardiorespiratory fitness up. Carolyn, congratulations. Thank you for listening. We always appreciate your listenership. Thank you.
Oh, thank you too, Dr. Garko.
My pleasure.
Very much.
My pleasure. Shauna, thank you for coming on and being not only sharing information, but making a good persuasive effort to convince women to take Estratone and Bone Strength Take Care, all the other individual freestanding products that you mentioned from New Chapter, one of our favorite companies. Take New Chapter. Why? Because your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that